Shulk cheats. You've probably heard or seen that phrase at least a few times in the past several years. The main reason is that you can now hold down the special button to choose a Monado art instantly. You can pick an art during hit stun, which lets you escape otherwise true combos or single attacks that would have killed you by switching to shield art. That's why Shulk cheats. He can escape situations that most other fighters can't. There's a specific technique that Shulk can use to enable these shenanigans and more. It's called dial storage. Before you try this yourself, make sure that A plus B equals smash is turned off. This tech will not work with that option on. I also recommend setting a shoulder button to special so you can save your right thumb for something other than holding B. It usually takes 11 frames when you press and hold the special button to bring out the dial. Letting go of special and tilting the left stick at any time after that will let you pick a Monado art. You can store the startup lag of the initial dial activation so you can bring out the dial with reduced lag the next time you use it. You can reduce neutral special startup lag by up to 10 frames since the dial shows up on frame 11. To do this tech, you hold the special button during the landing lag or end lag of any move, and buffer another attack like jab. After that, you can do any move, like an attack, a dodge, or dropping a shield, and hold special again. This should bring up the dial faster, depending on how many frames you stored the first time. You can also store the dial during a ledge grab, or by letting go of special without cancelling the dial. The latter choice will make you choose a Monado art though. If you already have an active Monado art, you can store the dial by simply holding special until right before the dial shows up. It's best to use a forward air or a neutral air dodge to store the dial since both moves have exactly 10 frames of landing lag and consistently allow the maximum of 10 fewer startup frames. You can interrupt the storage at any time with an attack, grab, jump squat, or a taunt. Choosing a Monado art normally will reset the storage. It's the only thing that can reset the charge. Even losing a stock won't take away the storage. The stored dial can only be used right after doing a move. It can't be used while standing still, as Shulk will get the full 11 frames of startup every time. This tech can be used for both offense and defense. For attacking, it's a great way to create new kill combos that aren't normally kill combos. For example, you can do a falling neutral air with Buster Art active, then switch to Smash Art and do a forward smash or an air slash. You can also use a technique called the Dial Flash, where you bring out the dial but don't select any arts, and then immediately put it away. Combined with dial storage, this cancels out the end lag or landing lag on certain attacks and lets you create new combos. For defending, dial storage can be used to escape otherwise true combos and kill confirms by instantly switching to shield. Switching to the shield art without dial storage might be too slow in some cases. Activating an art gives up to 14 frames of intangibility, depending on if you buffer an attack out of it. You can use this in combination with dial storage to throw off opponents' punish attempts. You can also land out of a directional air dodge and dial flash to reduce the end lag to 7 frames, instead of the 10 to 20 frames of lag you normally get when landing. Dial storage is a complex advanced technique that requires a lot of practice to get right, but if you're fully committed to maining Shulk, it's an essential tool for optimizing your gameplay with him. Now get out there and show the world that this is the Monado's power,